Well, good morning and welcome to our Godly Play session or story for today. Many of the stories of the people of God took place in the desert. And so we have a piece of the desert in our Godly Play room. Not the whole desert, just a piece of it. This is Jerusalem. Here are the walls. Here is the temple built for God. And here are the people of God. Now the people of God knew that God was in the temple. But they also thought that the temple was the only place that you could pray to God. They also thought that the walls would protect them. But then the Assyrians came. It was a terrible time. There was fighting. People starved to death. But then the Assyrians went away. But then the Babylonians came. They did not go away. The king of Babylon wanted Jerusalem for himself. So they tore down the walls and they burnt the temple. The soldiers took the people of God away from the city. Only a few remained in the land. The people would turn and look back and see the smoke rising from the ruins of Jerusalem. They had to go where the soldiers told them to go. They got up when the soldiers told them to get up. They ate when the soldiers told them to eat. They went to sleep when the soldiers told them. It was a long journey. They became weary, and some even died. They were in exile. They could not go home. When they arrived, they hung their harps on the weeping willow trees and sang sad songs. They would turn and face Jerusalem when they said their prayers. But soon, they came to realize that God was in this place too. They felt close to God when they said their prayers, told the old stories, and read scriptures. The king of Babylon let the people of God open their own little stores. Some of them even worked for the king. And so they were shocked when the king of Persia came and took Babylon for himself. Now this new king allowed the people of God to go home. Some went with Ezra, and they rebuilt the temple. Some went with Nehemiah, and they rebuilt the walls. They were no longer in exile. They could go home. But do you know what happened? Not everyone went home. Some people stayed because they knew God was in this strange land as well. That all of God was everywhere. Now, I wonder what part of this story you liked the best. I wonder what part of the story is the most important part. I wonder if there's any part of the story we can take out and still have all the story we need. And I wonder where you are in this story, or what in this story is about you. Maybe you can discuss those wondering questions with the people who are watching this with you. What part you like the best? What might be the most important part? Is there any part we could take out and still have all the story we need? And where are you? Where are you in this story? Well, thank you for joining me. This is the Godly Place story of the Exile and Return. Have a good day.